Hi guys, this video is catered to helping you build some foundational strength if you're working towards your Chaturanga, a low push-up, high push-up, all of that. So we're going to go over foundations of how to find strength in a narrow push-up, which is traditionally used as a Chaturanga as we go from high plank, shoulders stacked over our wrists, to low plank, where we bring our shoulders forward, elbows are over our wrists, and inhale, float and push towards up dog. So if you're trying to build your strength through Chaturanga, a few tips to help get you there and improve the strength overall. First, I know it can be really hard on your wrists, so the more we kind of train on our wrists, work on our wrists, we build a little bit more strength and that muscle memory in our body. You can come into a tabletop position, shoulders over your wrist. Now all we're doing is lifting the palms and lowering them down, using forearm strength here. To lessen the load, if this is too much to start, you can start sitting your hips back, and this will lessen the weight. It's actually great to start from here and notice how much strength you're beginning with your wrists. Lift and lower very slowly so that we're doing it properly and without risk of injury. If you can, we come up to, and then if you're in tabletop, we lift that slowly as well. Really engaging all around the wrist. Perhaps 5 to 10 reps, nice and slow. Now those are just wrist strengtheners. We can roll out our wrists here, take a break, shake it out. First move to build, we have to build our core. So holding at a low plank on your forearms, giving our wrists a break. We're gonna stay here. Ideally, we'd like to hold for 30 to 1 minute, but build your way up to that. Perhaps 10-second segments, take a break, another 10 seconds. Engage your core, keep your legs strong, push through your forearms. So you can pause this at any point and take your holds. Always optional to build from the knees. This is great. Test your strength out. We use the knees to start. And honestly, work from the knees up. Hold this, see if you can hold it up to 1 minute. And if that starts to begin feeling comfortable, bring it to your toes, hold this for 30 seconds and work from there. Taking a break in child's. We use hold and repetition to build our strength. So with the planks, hold it, do it a few times. Just to where your energy levels are, it's all for fun. And then with the push-up press, I want you to always start from the knees if you're beginning to build strength. Level 1 at the easiest is you can come to tabletop and begin bending at your elbows, but you need to make sure your elbows stay tucked in. They're not flaring out. They need to stay tucked in, and imagine there's a string from that connected to your rib cage, and it can only move in one direction. So you can start building here. Bend, and then push up. Bend, and then push up. So that's at your knees in a table. Level 2, walk the knees back a little so that you're in that half low knee plank with the hips lengthened in the front, and now you're straight, your shoulders are stacked over your wrist. And to build strength, go really slow. You can even tap your belly all the way down. Take a moment, squeeze your elbows together, and then push all the way back up. If the push from the ground is not available today, you can just you can stop midway and push yourself back up. So you can come down half, push up half. Even that, you start to burn, feel a burn. So work with that. You can always come off, take a break. To give yourself a break in between, I like to shift my hips back before I come into another rep. Remember, slowing it down always builds more strength. Keep your elbows as close to your rib cage as possible. So you'll want to work on that until you feel strong, until you start feeling very strong in your arms, your triceps, through your core. Level 3, we can come all the way to our toes. So you're going to work the same technique where you hold your plank and you're going to get strong here. Hold for at least 30 seconds to a minute to build the strength. Really keep pushing away from the floor, shoulders stacked over wrists, engage your glutes and quads. Let the hips come down a little bit, core is shaking. So you take your holds and then take a breath. And then if we're working from high plank to our Chaturanga low plank, what we need to do is hover, shoulders directly over wrists, keep your elbows as close to you as possible, and you lower just halfway. See how my bicep is parallel to my body, and then push up. That move is actually quite difficult if you're engaging in the proper way. So build up your strength and then you can come into practice that. But if you're just practicing the low, I would come low and then come to the belly, relax. And then just start over. Come into a high plank, lower, hold, maybe 2 breaths, and then lower. Once you build enough strength there, you can build high plank, low plank, push. Full Chaturanga looks like this. High plank, low plank, inhale, push to up dog. Strong in the whole back body, my hips and knees are lifted, pushing into my palms. Exhale, hips high. Downward facing dog. But as you can see, there's so many levels to this and you can build strength continuously, it never ends. Like, I could still work on this forever and ever more. Don't overdo it with your wrist. Maybe practice this 10 minutes. Take a rest. It's more about consistency instead of filling it in into one moment of time. We don't want to overuse or hurt our wrist. So we'll warm down. Let's roll the wrists out, both directions. Flip the palm, point the fingers down and pull back, stretching out the forearms. Make sure your wrist is coming right out of your shoulder. A few breaths here. And then you come behind the fingers, just grab the thumb and pull that back. Still point your fingers and flex all of the fingers on your hand. It'll come more into this. It'll come more into the outer side near your thumb. Other hand. Shake that out. And if you really need a wrist massage, this is something I learned from doing handstand class, is I tuck my wrist under my knees, wrists and forearms, and I just come into a squat. Kind of gives them a little massage. Rock side to side. And release. So again, consistency is key. These are really the key movements to build strength. You need the core, you need the entire back body, and then importantly, the strength of the push from your hands. Listen to your body, most importantly. I really do hope these help you. Let me know in our comments, and if you like this, subscribe so I can build my channel. Thank you. Namaste.